Hey guys, Lunar here, welcome back to another Skyrim console mod video, where we go over 8 brand new console mods for Skyrim, 4 for Xbox One and 4 for PS4. I want to thank all of you for your feedback on yesterday's Moonlight Tales mod showcase, my first real single mod showcase, and the feedback was very positive for that. So I do plan on making some single mod showcases in a bit more detail, but I don't want to do just any mods, I really want to go over just the bigger mods. So I will do any big mods that come out, but in case there are some bigger mods that I haven't done already, then you can suggest some older bigger mods that you might have seen in previous videos, that you might like to see in a bit more detail. So you can leave that in the comments. Anyway, we can just jump into today's first mod. As we always do, we start off with a couple of the smaller mods. Starting off with Enchantment Cheat Chest. What this mod does is add a cheat chest to Faringer's room near the alchemy station that adds every single unique enchantment from the base game, as well as chaos damage from the Dragonborn DLC. You'll still need loads of Grand Soul Gems to get the enchantment up to level 100 though. Maybe not so good if you're wanting to play a balanced playthrough, but if you're just looking for a fun way to play your favourite enchantment, or your favourite weapon, or even make some unique enchantment combinations, then this mod can certainly allow you to do that. Next up we have alchemy potions and ingredient adjustments. The goal of this mod is to improve the consistency and balance of alchemy and potions in general, as well as correcting some cheat-like features present in vanilla Skyrim, such as healing while in the main menu or creating completely overpriced potions. So in terms of features, you get Restore Health, Stamina, Magicka potions have their effects spread over 5 seconds. Poison types, potency and value are adjusted. Missing poisons from random loot have been re-added. The value of a crafted potion now depends mostly on their potency and not their effect type. Alchemy levels faster, ingredients effects are now more consistent, non-crafted potions value and potency are consistent with alchemy. Enchanting, smithing and barter options now last longer, the white vial is now more powerful, food now gives lasting improvements on regeneration rate, and finally skooma has been made more interesting. So a cool mod that makes alchemy a bit more exciting in the game. Our next mod is a simple one that allows you to wear an equipable Elder Scroll to make role-playing better and increase immersion of your character. Unfortunately, the mod doesn't allow you to also equip a weapon on your back like a sword or bow, but it still looks really cool. If you're looking for them, however, you can find a chest of Elder Scrolls near the mill in Dragon's Bridge. Long ago during the Second Era, in the time of the Plane Meld, adventurers sought out whatever power they could gain to add in their battle against Molag Bal. Among these items of power were Sky Shards, presumably made available by the gods for those who were dedicated to exploring both the hidden and mundane corners of Tamriel. Not much is truly known about them, but in these trying times of dragons and civil war, the Sky Shards have once again appeared for the last Dragonborn to discover and augment his power. The Sky Shards places several shards throughout the province of Skyrim, including Dawnguard areas and Solstheim, much like the ones from Elder Scrolls Online itself. Once you collect 3, you'll earn 1 perk point to spend as you see fit. There are 6 in each section, for a total of 66 shards, amounting to 22 extra perk points for you to unlock. That may seem like a lot, but by the time you find them all, you're likely to be pretty high level anyway, so it balances out. The mod author Arthmore didn't want this to be a very easy quest to do, so he hasn't given any of the locations of any of the shards for you to find. In fact, except for the 3 pictures and the one you can see I found in the video, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where that is, all of the shards have to be found on their own. They're in a mixture of easy to find locations, or some really obscure and difficult to find locations. So the mod is designed to be a bit of a challenge, but it pays off in the end. You should hopefully come across loads of them though as you just play the game. So this mod is a cool one and it's definitely worth downloading. The next mod is a tweak mod to the Giants of Skyrim. This mod makes the Giants and Frost Giants 1.5 times taller, with appropriate buffs and HP and level. Level Giants will be 1.25 player level instead of a 1-to-1, and standard Giants have a 1.5 level increase to make them even more deadly. So if you want your Giants to be, well, more giant, or a bigger challenge to defeat, then download genuine Giants for yourself. Next up we have Armor to the Cities. This mod is an interesting one that replaces the armor list for guards to armor that is more fitting for the city, instead of all cities having the same armor that just has a different color. This also adds more difficulty into some cities due to the level of the armor that the city has. For example, Whiterun uses steel plate armor versus the regular guard armor. Keep in mind when you install this mod that the guards may have to die in order for the armor to spawn, due to how the guards are generated. It won't give them the armor right away unless you have not visited the town before. However, the mod adds some extra guards to the cities to help resolve the problem, so you can see some of the armors on them. So what materials are each city guard wearing? Well, first off, Solitude now has ebony armor, Markarth has dwarven, Riften has orcish, all the Whiterun guards have steel plate armor, Winterhold has glass, Morthal has the basic steel with plate boots and gauntlets, Falkreath has elven, Dawnstar has basic steel, and Windhelm has dragon scale. The only issue with this mod is nothing stops you from stealing awesome armors early on in the game, so to get around this, the mod author is planning to add the armors to the leveled list to prevent you from getting strong armors too early, but that will be in a future update. Other than that, it's an interesting idea for a mod and one that I really like. Shades of the Night mod is a mod that adds to the game a playable vampire race, or actually 2 playable vampire races. The mod adds in 2 types of vampire, Fire Vampire and Void Vampire. Both vampires simply turn you into a regular vampire, and you come with all the same vampire abilities and resistances to things like disease and death. The main difference from this to just regular vampires, the Fire Vampire knows the powers Fireball, Fire Breath, Fire Grip, Eternal Flame, Firestorm, and Fire Rune, and the Void Vampire knows Void Bow, Void Sword, Void Blade as a conjuration, and Black Soul Grip. Both vampires know Destruction, Restoration, Block, One-Handed, and Archery as their main skills as well for the race. So overall, if you're looking for a new way to play as a vampire, and you don't want to play as just one of the regular races, this mod adds in a bit of a different option while playing as a vampire. I mean, a vampire that is strong in fire magic. Things don't get much more unique than that. I would like to see more race types added to this mod for different elements as well. That would be cool to see. Our final mod is the Voxey Beginner Shack in Riverwood. This mod is a player home made by Eleonora, probably the best modder for unique and highly detailed player homes. And despite this mod being a beginner shack, it looks amazing and it comes with pretty much all the basic stuff that you need. So we're going to take a look at some of the features. The home comes with all basic crafting stations. On the outside it has an apiary for honey, 3 planting soils outside the house as well for crops, along with all the smithing stuff you need to make all your weapons and armor. On the inside it has what you need to start off the game, and it's all decorated very nicely and makes good use of limited space. Use the cooking surface by the fire pit to craft hearthfire foods. The bed gives you a well rested bonus. The house is fully nav meshed as always, lots of custom unique storage, day and night cycles so whenever it's nighttime it gets darker in the house, and this one comes with custom music inside just like the previous house we saw in yesterday's video. Overall, despite only being one room, the house has a lot to offer. The attention to detail and the ability to fit so much stuff into a tiny space, but somehow not making it feel cluttered is really awesome, and this house, like all of Eleonora's houses, are worth downloading. Well guys, there we have it, 8 brand new console mods for you to check out if you like the look of them. Hopefully you saw one that you thought was decent enough to download in the video. As always, leave your feedback in the comments, along with any mod you would like to see me showcase. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys next time.